2KMC here with all the details about what's going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, check out Basketball Gods. Keep playing until you lose, because your longest streak will be used for the leaderboard rankings. All games are worth double rep, and you'll have a chance to earn exclusive MyPlayer items and more. On Wednesday, it's dime time. Work with the community to reach the assist goal, and if the goal is met, all participants will be rewarded. Playmakers, this is the event for you. Next weekend, if you're
Up next, the Nets taking on the Pistons. For the Brooklyn Nets, presently 6th in the East, sitting in that second tier of playoff teams. But plenty of confidence in that locker room right now. Pistons, Nets, and we'll be right back for the tip-off. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. 2019's most improved player, Pascal Siakam, went from an energy player to an all-star. Siakam said, after every season, I look at the things I have to do better. When the summertime comes, I just attack it and work. It's about making sure that I'm a better player than I was the year before. Kevin?
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Buddy Hield.
And the stat to look at is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been focusing more on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot tougher on D.
And now the opening lineup for Detroit. Porter is out there with Favors. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Allen in at the 5 down low. And for Brooklyn, Ben Simmons is out there with Buddy Hield. And there's JaVale McGee. Then it's Otto Porter Jr. And it's Pa Kusevsky in at the 4. And as the regular season winds toward the playoffs for those teams in the upper half of the standings, Greg, how much are they looking at seeding and their potential playoff opponents?
You know, Kevin, guys won't admit to it, but it's human nature to think ahead, to try and map out that route through the brackets. And you get a sense, if you played a team 3 or 4 times, how you match up, what you do well against them, and what are areas of concern for you.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Pistons. Here's Middleton. McGee with the block. And he recovers it. And Middleton kicks to VanVleet. There's the feed to Favors. Kicks it down to Middleton. Shot clock at 2. Another miss by Middleton. And here we go. Poke loose. Stolen by VanVleet. Pass break Detroit. VanVleet with the ball. Shots good by Middleton.
And this is what Middleton does. Hit trays. He's one of the best in the league at helping his team space the floor.
Simmons passes to Porter. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And he makes the first.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
And Porter drops them both.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Up top, Favors. Back to VanVleet. Pass to Favors. Now here's VanVleet. Guarded by Simmons. Middleton inside the three-point line, and it's off the back rim. No good.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And this is how confident Hield is. Knows he's capable of torching the D off the catch.
Middleton outside. Porter against Porter. Here's Allen, and it's Allen with the jam.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff.
And Jared Allen, the big man out of Texas, a big part of his impact is how well he moves as a center. Very long and covers a ton of ground on both ends. And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Van Vliet finds Middleton. Now here's Porter. Back to Middleton. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And with Allen, the amount of floor he can cover with a few steps is staggering.
And, Kevin, it lets him take away chances and opportunities on D. On the other end, one step to the hoop, and he's completely relocated as a target. One of the best moving bigs in our league.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Porter against Porter. Clock at 6. And that's going to be a travel.
And a moment now to see some numbers for Porter, averaging 15 points a game, 6 rebounds, and 2 assists. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it to me is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
It's his first trip to the line.
And up to this point on the season, he's set a pace of right around 73% when he gets to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Siakam is checked in for Jared Allen. And Simmons drops them both. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Porter. Back to Van Vliet. For 3, Siakam. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
You love to see Pascal Siakam be so confident in catch-and-shoot situations. No doubt that he is feeling it.
Here's Pokusevski. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Outside for Simmons. Second shot opportunity. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Middleton the pass to Porter. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Nets have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40. Oh!
Yes.
Goodness.
No, the basketball IQ on display for Otto Porter makes the right read there.
And there's the pass to Middleton. Top of the key, Siakam. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul. Nets on defense. It's a three-point game. And Van Vliet, here we go. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, if you think about Fred Van Vliet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now, here's Porter. 17 points for him last game against Portland.
And a moment here to look at the numbers for Van Vliet. 4th in steals and such a great distributor and decision maker, among the top 10 in assists per game.
And back to what you said, top 5 in steals this year. Quick hands and great anticipation. Free throw good, Porter. And Porter drops them both. Pistons trail by 3. Outside, Porter. Now Van Vliet. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston.
And his court vision was extraordinary, too. Let's not forget that. He was flawless passing the ball.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Porter finds Simmons. Just 4 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. Simmons got 6.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Passes it to Van Vliet. Over Simmons. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Nets leading by 5. Outside, Simmons to the middle. Pokusevski, the pass to McGee. That one falls.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Pistons. They just couldn't come out on top last time they took on the Nets. That one was played in Brooklyn.
Yeah, and their last time playing against this club, they fell short. A lot of cheap fouls really plagued their starting unit.
You know, you try to establish consistent substitution patterns. It helps you stay in a rhythm, and they had to go to their bench much too early.
Pokusevski.
And with off-the-charts awareness, Simmons makes plays that others simply don't see.
Pistons trail by 9. Now here's Van Vliet. And you know the points will always be there for him. He's averaging just a shade under 20 points a game right now. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 6.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
And now the first timeout called here for Detroit. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
Well, the kind of low-energy effort they played with all night will make a coach absolutely crazy. You can't win if you don't play quality defense.
The second half of the season has seen a ton of assists from this group of players who are the top passers since the All-Star break. 5th best, Fred Van Vliet.
Wow, he's taken his passing to a whole new level. His court awareness has really improved as we've gotten deeper into the season.
Kennard for 3. They get it back. Bamba with the block.
I'll tell you, the kind of lockdown defender Mo Bamba can be. Send it back, young man.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start. And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 3. Rebound, Detroit. The shot by Middleton, wide open. And again, it's the Pistons missing.
I'll tell you, you hate to pin this on one person, but his inefficiencies at the offensive end are holding this group back.
Garland with the bucket.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And the Pistons making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. Van Vliet with it. Pass to Tillman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kennard for 3. But they'll get another chance. Tillman's shot is good.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Brooklyn leading by 12. Outside, Simmons. Outside, Bogdanovich. Back to Simmons. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Vonleh. That one wide left.
And they have a narrow edge here in rebounding early on, and you wonder what kind of a role that's going to play moving forward.
Count that one from Van Vliet.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 8 of 14 from the field in the first quarter. Bogdanovich inside, covered by Siakam. It's tipped, and he gets it back. Pistons trail by 12. And here's Kennard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Right wing. Hollis Jefferson finds Kennard. Tipped away. Nets leading by 12. Pass to Simmons. Hollis Jefferson with it. Outguarded by Simmons. Hollis Jefferson passes to Kennard. Bogdanovich against Siakam. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And let's take a look at the numbers for Siakam. He's been on a tear since the All-Star break, going really to another level. He's right around 17 points a night, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he brings it for them every game on the offensive end.
Well, I think you can tell he relishes this role, being the catalyst on the offensive end, night in and night out.
Trey Burke's checked in for Detroit. Throws it up high. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. 1:43 left to play in the first quarter. Siakam kicks to Kennard. The Pistons working the ball around now. 6 on the shot clock. Burke, the pass to Kennard. Good on the shot, and that shaved the lead to single digits.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Simmons. The wide open look here for Garland. No good from outside. 1:04 left to play here in the first.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3 ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
Garland with it. Burke covering. Here's Garland. And right now he's averaging about 7 points a game. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Kennard with the ball. Garland picks him up. Kennard kicks to Burke. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Stolen by Garland.
Yeah, and what a terrible way to start.
Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
Well, you simply cannot be careless around Darius Garland. He is going to anticipate, take it away, and make an easy opportunity.
Here's Siakam. Misses from close range.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And so it's Brooklyn, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player.
And, Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And, guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Guys, I love their defense in that first period. They were in position and just challenging shots.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
They've got Mohamed Bamba. Ben Simmons is out there with Van. Then there's Garland. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 2. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. 4 on the clock. Here's Simmons. No good there. And it's Detroit the other way. All sorts of time. Hollis Jefferson can't hit.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Simmons dishes to Garland. Back to Simmons. And Garland has it in the corner. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Detroit Pistons. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Kennard, the pass to Van Vliet. Now Kennard. He's covered by Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Kennard's shot is off.
Absolutely tenacious, guys. Stuck right on him defensively, bothered that shot.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Garland. Alvanley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Simmons against Allen. The 17-footer. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. So for the Nets, JaVale McGee's checked in for Noah Vonleh. Otto Porter Jr. comes in for Ben Simmons. And Hield subbed in for Bogdanovich. And Detroit with a change here, too. Porter's checked in. Pistons trail by 9. Kennard, the pass to Van Vliet. And Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Trying to end the drought. That one good for 2. Porter's got 6 points.
No, this guy can thrive in transition. Otto Porter with good burst and a live body.
Kennard kicks to Porter. Allen surveying the D. Porter finds Kennard. Over Hield. And again, it's the Pistons missing. Nets leading by 11. Knocked away. And here comes the break. And it's Otto Porter with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Both teams will make substitutions. Middleton is doubled. Allen. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's on JaVale McGee. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
And here is Van Vliet after Darius Garland getting his shot to go from deep, but they recover it. Van Vliet outside for 3. Middleton, good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Nets leading by 10. On the wing, Heel to the inside. Pakusevsky with the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Detroit's gotten into trouble with the 3 ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. The pass to Middleton. Kicks it to Allen. Back to Middleton. 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Count that one from Van Vliet.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
McGee dishes to Heel. Now here's Garland. Covered by Van Vliet. It's good from long range. Heel's got 9.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
It's stolen by Heel. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Heel bringing the entire package here, following up some stingy defense with some very quick points.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Pistons trail by 15. Middleton outside. Passes it to Porter. And Allen slams it in.
Well, why settle for the layup when you can finish with authority? Mr. Allen on the dunk.
Now here is McGee. He's coming off a 10-point game against Portland.
And don't forget about the 2 blocks. He really changed the game for his team on the defensive side.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Porter. He's had 4 chances at the line, made them all. And the first one at the line is good. And Porter drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Pistons trail by 15. Middleton outside. Pass to Porter. Back to Middleton. And he dunks it down.
And not just a scorer, but a distributor as well. Porter's court awareness is really impressive.
Now, here's Garland. Covered by Van Vliet. Here's Porter. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Middleton is doubled with his first shot attempt. The rebound by Heel.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Pakusevsky. Healed against Middleton. Outside Porter. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Pistons trail by 15. Van Vliet passes to Porter. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. You know, Doris, I've heard some experts say, you look at the 6-foul limit, the NBA is basically the only sports league that takes stars off the floor. Doris, what would you think if they just tacked on an extra free throw instead?
Kevin, I absolutely hate the idea. The best defensive teams at any level of basketball guard at a high level without fouling. There's the drama aspect of a player being in foul trouble, either at the start of the game or down the stretch. It has an impact on strategy. It's something that I'm a traditionalist on. I think the 6-foul rule should remain in the game.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Now, here's Garland. He's tightly guarded. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, give Darius Garland credit for looking to score. He forces the defense into action.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Free throw good, Garland. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
You know what you love about Darius Garland's potential? It's as a scorer in this league, right? He's so aggressive. He plays assertively. And that, to me, is the key for young players.
Now here's Favors. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Middleton on the wing. Takes a 3. Rebound, Brooklyn.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Here's McGee. And they pick up 2. McGee's got 6.
Well, they've won the battle of transition buckets, and those easy points have helped them build this lead.
Well, this is their pace. This is exactly how they want to play. A little fast, a little loose.
Now here's Favors. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game.
And this is Middleton's game. He's thinking of shooting it even before the pass hits his hands. And that's foul number 2. Maybe you don't sit him at this point, but you really have to be careful to not pick up another before half.
And this will be his 2nd and 3rd shots at the line here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Both free throws good from Hield.
And didn't have a single free throw in that first quarter, but he started to play with a little bit more of an edge to his game here in the second.
Now here's Middleton. 17 points in his last outing. Six to shoot. It's stolen by Hield. One-on-one here. And that one's good by Porter. And it's VanVleet with the ball for Detroit. Outside Porter. Now the pass to Middleton. Back to Porter from the arc. Rebound, Brooklyn. Simmons got his 5th rebound right now in the game. The 11-footer. That one doesn't go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
He had a nice open look right there. Middleton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
This is his first free throw of the game. That's good from McGee. Vonleh's checked in for the Nets. Bogdanovich comes in for Otto Porter Jr. Detroit also making some changes. Siakam is checked in for Favors. And it's Rondae Hollis-Jefferson in for Porter. That one misses.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam It's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those two things have been critical to his growth.
And the Nets making a change here. Bamba's checked in, and the Pistons making a change here as well. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Van Vliet against Bamba. Hollis Jefferson with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's foul number 2 for him. .146 left in the first half of basketball. Pistons passing it around. Shot clock at 5. For 3, Van Vliet. And Bamba pulls it down.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Bogdanovich passes to Simmons. He kicks to Bamba. The offensive rebound. Bogdanovich, that's for 2. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 3rd assist on the night. Pistons trail by 20. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Back to Van Vliet. Hollis Jefferson with it. Van Vliet outside. To the right side. Pass to Kennard. Van Vliet outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Van Vliet's got 10 points.
Rise and fire in the catch and shoot. Fred Van Vliet ready and willing.
Pass to Hield. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Pistons shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively.
How about Hollis Jefferson's sensational athleticism? Fends off the defense effectively.
Nets leading by 15. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Hield against Kennard. A 3 from Bogdanovich. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He's got 5.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
To the wing on the left. Shoots from 14. Siakam misses. Buddy Hield has been leading the charge for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Dwayne. What are you looking at for the second half after seeing what happened in the first?
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Boy, a lot of energy in this arena tonight. The hometown fans get after it. I'm Ernie. A tremendous game we're seeing from Buddy Hield. He had 14 points. And guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little thin in recent years, but the sharpshooter Buddy Hield is one of those young gunners rising to fill that void, Jet.
Yeah, fantastic shooting numbers to start his career. He's got the green light. He's got to get more proficient in the in-between game and the layup game. But his three is unbelievable.
Earth green, vomit green, lime green, pale green. Don't get much greener than that. Nowadays, shooters like him, all you can eat.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
What a menace he was on defense through the first 2 quarters, just disrupting everything.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half, we've got Fred VanVleet. Jared Allen is out there with Favors. Then it's Chris Middleton. And it's Porter and at the small forward position. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does.
What a terrific showing offensively for Otto Porter.
And so VanVleet will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons, trailing by 19. Outside Favors. Middleton on the wing. Count the basket.
And just about every one of Middleton's shots is a smart one. Even from mid-range, he's not going to force anything.
VanVleet against Simmons. And the pass to Pokusevski. Off target with his 3. Pistons trail by 17. Porter, no luck. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. For the finish.
Well, this guy not shy about putting it on the deck and attacking the defense. Porter working his way to the stripe.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And Porter drops them both. The Pistons shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Middleton the pass to Allen. Shoots a fader. Favors can't get it to go.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
Baseline try. Porter pulls it in. Pistons trailed by 19. For 3, Middleton. Good, and VanVleet gets the assist. Middleton's got 21.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
2 minutes into the second half of play now, and stolen by Favors.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
And it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Good on the 3-point shot. 24 points for him.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
And Simmons kicks to Hield. And then Hield with the dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
So it's the Pistons now, after the basket by Brooklyn. Favors passes to Middleton. Shot clock at 6. VanVleet can't get it to go. Nets leading by 15. Hield outside. That 3 off the mark. And here is VanVleet. He's got 10. And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Outside Porter. For three, Middleton sinks the triple. Middleton's got 13 points in the second half.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team, productive and efficient.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
Garland, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Chris Middleton. 5th for free throw shooting, 7th in three-point field goal percentage. And he sits in the top 15 in points per game. An absolute powerhouse offensively.
And he's been deadly from the free throw line. Only a handful of players are shooting a better percentage. Phenomenal asset to have on your team.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Back to Van Vliet. Middleton outside. The three-pointer no good. Nets leading by 14. Here is Porter. 17 points in the game. There's the double team with Allen. There's Garland. And again, it's the Nets missing. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Middleton. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
And you see Middleton on the perimeter a lot, but he's really been trying to add strength to that 6'8" frame so he can mix it up a little more inside.
Siakam is checked in for Detroit. So he gets them both.
And really, from second-round pick to all-star, Middleton's story inspirational, yet even now it feels like some people continue to sleep on him.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. Passes it to Garland. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
Simmons against Van Vliet. Wound up there for Allen. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Well, that's a highlight play for Mr. Jared Allen. Nice pass from his teammate.
Now Simmons. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Inside. Pass to Pokusevski. Clock at 6. And it's sent back by Allen.
Boy, you've got to watch those long arms of Jared Allen. Twice on the pipe, send it back. Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Here's Simmons following the basket by Chris Middleton. Pass to Porter. Shoots. Detroit with the rebound. And here we go. The Pistons fast break. Porter kicks to Van Vliet. He feeds it to Middleton. The pass to Van Vliet. Shoots the 3. The rebound by the Nets. Simmons got his 8th rebound here tonight. Nets leading by 11. And they double up Simmons. Passes to McGee. On the wing, Porter. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Oh, picked up his 4th foul. Maybe have to scale back his aggressiveness with plenty of time left in this one.
Some changes for Brooklyn. Mohamed Bamba comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Simmons. Here's Garland. 10 points for him.
Yeah, that one put them over the limit, and it's so early that if they're not careful, this could turn into a parade at the free throw line.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Garland. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Van Vliet. 10 points for him. Kicks to Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Outside Porter. Back to Van Vliet. Just 5 to shoot. Bamba with the block. And they get it back. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Out of bounds. Detroit takes possession. Now, here's a look at the last few months of assist numbers for Fred Van Vliet.
The trend they've got to be pleased about is how many more assists he's been racking up. He's developed a pass-first mentality, and as well as he's been dishing it, that's a very good sign. All the guys around him are loving playing with him with the way things are going.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And starting to send guys to the line way more than they need to. Let's get some good position defense going here. That should be the emphasis, and get away from the sloppy fouls.
Lonley's checked in for the Nets. And it's Van Vliet with the ball for the Pistons. It's a 13-point game. Middleton the pass to Van Vliet. High arcing shot, and he lays it up and in. Van Vliet's got 12 in the game.
Oh, perfect timing there to knock down the teardrop.
Simmons the bounce pass. Here's Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
Boy, you better keep the 7-footer Mo Bamba away from the cup. What an easy finish.
Middleton outside. Pass to Porter. Launches it. And no good that time. The Nets go the other way with it. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
Yeah, how about the concentration by the 6'10" Simmons? Ridiculously good at completing these chances despite the D's best effort.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Pistons trail by 16. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to Bogdanovich. And it's sent back by Allen. For 3, Van Vliet. He can't hit that time.
I'll tell you, a rough quarter for him, and that puts so much pressure on the guys around him.
Porter dishes to Vonleh. There's the pass to Bogdanovich. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Performed well thus far this season with a 78% clip.
Both good from the line that time. Pistons trailed by 18. Outside Porter. Stolen by Bamba. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Simmons is running. A nice shot by Bogdanovich.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
And, well, Detroit shooting right around 41% from the field in quarter 3. Now a timeout called by Detroit.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
Teams value the 3 so much nowadays. Let's check out the best at it. The Pistons second.
No doubt they have snipers on that roster, that's for sure. It's been a terrific year for them from beyond the arc.
Siakam kicks to Porter. Middleton against Bogdanovich.
No matter what looks they get, They just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Middleton is doubled, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Nets making a change here. Hield's checked in. On defense, the Nets. Siakam inside. Guarded by Porter. Allen's shot is off.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Middleton against Simmons. Over Middleton. No good from Simmons. Pistons trailed by 21. Now here's Porter. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Passes it to Middleton. Pass to Siakam. 5 on the clock. Back to Middleton. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Van Vliet can't get it to go. Outside Bogdanovich. The dish now to Simmons. 1:46 left to play in the third. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Rebound, Detroit. And here we go. Fast break. Van Vliet's got it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Pascal Siakam can be a menace on the glass. He's got length. He's got athleticism. Look out.
And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
All right, a chance to check out the numbers for Porter. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's averaging about 19 points per, 6 rebounds, and 3 assists. And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Here's Simmons. Following the basket by Pascal Siakam. Middleton against Hield. It's good.
This guy is a silky smooth operator on offense. Middleton can score effectively on all 3 levels.
Now here's Bamba. Dishes it to Bogdanovich. Nailed from three-point land. Bogdanovich has got 8 points in the quarter.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Middleton outside. Porter outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Derek Favors checked in for Jared Allen. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside Bogdanovich. Nice D from Porter.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Van Vliet up top. To the paint. Siakam outside. Over Porter. And that one released in time, but no good.
Well, so disruptive. Otto Porter making that a difficult shot.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the 2-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Nets. Buddy Hield is out there with Ben Simmons. Then there's Bogdanovich. And there's JaVale McGee. And it's Bamba in at the 4 slot. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Pistons, trailing by 19. Porter outside, and Bamba pulls it down. Bamba's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And for the Pistons, they're shooting a meager 37% for the game. Here's Van Vliet. It's deflected, but he recovers it. For 3, Middleton. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 9 assists now tonight.
All night. He just won't let up.
Hield outside. They get it back. He kicks it to Bamba. And good that time. Bamba's got 4 points this quarter.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Bogdanovich against Porter. Down low, here's Middleton. A beautiful reverse layup. Middleton's got 38 points.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Simmons passes to McGee. He dishes it to Bogdanovich. Hield outside. Good D by Siakam. Pistons trail by 16. Launches a 3. Rebounded by the Nets. McGee's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside, Simmons. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Middleton outside. Porter passes to Favors. The Pistons working the ball around now. They get it again.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
After hitting only 1 from downtown in the first half, he's exploded with 3 since.
Van Vliet against Simmons. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And since last season, Doris, a lot of coaching changes. Why do you think so many?
Kevin, I think there's a lot of contributing factors. Some of it is ownership and front office changes. Whenever that happens, coaching changes are often the next shoe to drop.
Now, here's Siakam. And now here comes Simmons leading the break. McGee trying to break free.
Oh, sensational speed by Simmons, trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
Van Vliet kicks to Porter. To the paint. Favors passes to Van Vliet. Porter outside. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Boy, they've been terrific from beyond here in the second.
Van Vliet against Simmons. Over to the wing. Here's Pokusevski. Just 5 to shoot. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up the foul. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. A 3 off the inbound, and Bogdanovich gets the 3. Bogdanovich has got 14 points here in the second half. The Pistons have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Right now, we're seeing more athletes willing to talk about mental challenges, be it depression or anxiety. And you know, Doris, the NBA is no exception. How encouraging do you find that?
Well, I think that whether NBA players or professional athletes in any sport know it or not, they are looked to as examples, as role models. And so I think everybody wins in this situation, Kevin. The players, the fans themselves, many of whom are dealing with the similar challenges. So, listen, life is not easy. Wherever you can get help, go and take it. I love this initiative from the NBA.
Here's Hield. Michael Porter making his last shot. Now Detroit moving it up. Rob. Simmons with it. Pass to Hield. Now the dish to McGee. 6 on the shot clock. And Michael Porter is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Here's Claxton. And again, it's the Nets missing. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Hollis Jefferson can't hit. Nets leading by 23. The pass to Jeffries. Here's Okobo. And in last year's playoffs, we saw zone defense turn the tide in certain games. And Doris, we know when executed well, they can throw an offense completely out of rhythm.
Kevin, I'm going to go back a step further to the Toronto Raptors championship 2 years ago, where they throw a box and 1, a triangle and 2, and multiple zone looks that helps them win a championship. Look no further than Miami's deep run in last year's playoffs. Listen, that can change the whole rhythm of a game. It can force an offense to start second-guessing itself. When you can change the rhythm, the tempo, and mix looks and force a team to think and really operate under duress, it only helps you win ball games.
And a new group out there on the floor for the Nets. Near the three-point line, it's Van Vliet. Got a piece of it.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
The kick out to Porter. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. For Detroit, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Porter finds Siakam. Bamba with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba. Detroit with the ball. Stolen by Bamba. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Hield. Finished off the break.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. You know, Doris, teams are using analytics more than ever before. We know that. And for example, blocks are certainly a key number. But some defenders, as you know, are so good, teams don't even go at them because of those analytical numbers.
Kevin, we refer to that as shot suppression, and you have to look no further than the last 2 winners of the Defensive Player of the Year award, Giannis Antetokounmpo and Rudy Gobert. When those 2 guys are in the middle of the paint, a ball handler or would-be shot taker may reverse course and reset the offense. That's how much those guys impact the game on the defensive end.
Garland, he's checked in for Ben Simmons. Detroit's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Thomas passes to Kennard. Back to Thomas. Kennard kicks to Thomas. Down to 5 on the shot clock. But they get it back.
Listen, this guy is not the most dangerous threat from there, but you have got to honor the shooting a little bit.
Now, here's Garland. Edwards defending. Healed against Thomas. Passes it to Garland. Brooklyn gets it back with the new shot clock at 14. Tries again, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Well, obviously, this is where Mo Bamba is so dangerous. You make a mistake on the defensive end, he's going to take free throws.
First free throw is good. And with small ball catching on, it's the rare team, Doris, that looks to go big and play bully ball. Why hasn't that approach been more popular?
Well, to me, Kevin, the NBA game is one that's in constant evolution. So right now the emphasis is three-point shooting, free throw opportunities, and restricted area opportunities. That seems to be the most efficient way to play the game of basketball. On the defensive end, what that requires is positionless players, guys in the post who can guard the perimeter, switchability. All the versatility you can bring to bear on the defensive end is significant, and so that's why bully ball becoming harder and harder to play in today's NBA.
And here is Simmons following Fred VanVleet's three. Pass to Pokusevski. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. And that'll be his third foul so far. Healed with it. Now guarded by Middleton. They double him with Middleton. 6 to shoot. Here's Pokusevski. Covered by Siakam.
I'll tell you, even though he's not playing his best basketball, the team has played well and picked it up. I love it.
In the corner, Middleton with it. Well, the pandemic impacting earnings all over the NBA, Doris. The pain is felt, we think, most keenly by small market teams.
Across the board, Kevin, there are economic realities that the pandemic has forced NBA teams to look at. But always those small market teams depend on revenue sharing to compete. So now attendance is compromised and their ledger is affected even more. This is going to be interesting to see how this affects roster composition. Boy, we've got a lot of questions to be answered.
Now VanVleet following the miss by Otto Porter from deep. Yep, that one goes in there. VanVleet's got 5 points in the quarter.
So important as a point guard in a pick and roll play to understand when it's your turn to score it. Fred VanVleet does just that.
Now here's Simmons, healed outside. Takes the three. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got assist number 8 here in this one already. And it's VanVleet with the ball for the Pistons. Feeds to Porter. Back to VanVleet from deep. Another three for Detroit.
Well, Fred VanVleet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
Brooklyn leading by 20. Pass to Hield from downtown. And the Nets, another three.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Hollis Jefferson with it. Bamba picks him up, and it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. And that'll be his third foul so far. .157 left in the fourth. Thomas, that's good.
We're talking about a well-rounded offensive player. Isaiah Thomas can pass, he can score, and the three-point shot, oh yeah, that's there too.
Here's a Kobo. Good on the bucket.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
The pass to Kennard. Here's the three. It's hauled in by Claxton.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall. Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the Nets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And a lot of players tonight helped contribute to this performance, but in particular, a real good game it was for Ben Simmons.
Well, I think his contribution clearly came at the defensive end, right? He came up with a bunch of huge steals. He was a menace all night long.
Here is Jeffries after the basket by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. Back to Lee. The 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Boy, defense nowhere to be found, and neither was his shot at that time.
Bamba in the high post. He can't get it to go. The Pistons on offense. The 3 ball. Here's Kennard. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call, Brooklyn the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Kennard. And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's Lee. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about wraps it up. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you later.